community that came for this outdoor Shabbat setting. It was raining very hard at the time, but it went on. And he said that the survivors of all of this should not feel guilty because they were given life. And then he focused directly on the Tree of Life Synagogue, which was behind them all. And he said that there was so much joy from the Tree of Life for so many years, the weddings, the bar mitzvahs, and that now this building has been stained. But he equated it to a Jewish wedding where the glass is stepped upon at one point during the proceeding, and it is to signify, the rabbi said, of the tragedy. He said that now this tragedy has happened, but we must go on, and that this building will find joy in the future. Now, the three congregations that were actually in the Tree of Life on various levels, from the basement to the main floor to the third floor, they are all having a ceremony together at Beth Shalom, which is very close to where I am now. It is continuing to go on, but we do know at one point they had a moment of silence, 1 minute and 11 seconds for every victim that perished 1 week ago this morning in the Tree of Life Synagogue. Fred?
All right, Jane Casares, thank you so much. We'll check back with you. Our thoughts and prayers with everyone there. All right, CNN's Alison Camerata talked with a man who was not just a witness to the tragedy, but he is also the rabbi who led that congregation in prayer. He says his sadness has now shifted to anger.
These just showed up. We didn't put them here. They just showed up.
They just organically showed up, and these are the names of the victims.
These are all the names of the victims, and it just showed up. And this is just an outpouring of love from countless people. I'm floored by the love. I don't know where the tents came from. These weren't here yesterday.
Is that right?
This is the rain is coming in. Somebody brought in tents. This is amazing.
Just shelter all of these stars.
This was not done by the synagogue. We didn't do this. The community did this, and I'm just amazed.
And so,
amazed.
What is it like for you to walk around here just 6 days after you ran for your life from this building?
It was painful. It still is. It's painful. I mean, I know it's part of the grieving process, but you know, I'm a witness, I'm a victim, and I'm a survivor, and I'm also a pastor, but I'm also a human. And I stand here, and I'm in pain.
Are you scared when you see this building?
No.
Do you
no,
feel...
I'm not scared. I'm angry. How dare you defile our holy space? What made you think you could ever do that? How would you feel if someone did that to your mother's house of worship? How would you feel? And those are questions he's going to have to deal with.
But you sense anxiety and fear from the community.
Yes, they're afraid.
They're afraid this is going to happen again.
Yeah.
You know, you've been so stoical on national TV, and you have given your message of love and to tone down the hate, but I just wonder, do you have moments where you break down, or are you still on adrenaline?
I'll give a perfect example. After the last funeral today, it was the last one, we were at Rodef. I appreciate the fact that outside Rodef, there's a side there with a contemplative garden. I just sat down there and cried like a baby. I couldn't stop. I thought the procession was waiting for me. I couldn't stop. It just came out. Couldn't stop. Because I haven't held it in me nonstop, but you know, this was the last funeral, and every time I do one, particularly for me, because I'm also a cantor, when I chant a memorial prayer, it takes a piece of my soul away, and I have no more left to give. My tank's empty.
And so what do you say to your congregants who say, why? How does this happen? Why? How does God let this happen?
I don't believe God lets this stuff happen. Humans have a choice. And this person made this choice. To me, God is the one I turn to when I have no strength, to say, God, give me strength to get through this. And that's what I do. Every moment of every day, give me strength. And somehow, God does.
And all of these people who have lined up here, why are they here? I mean, what do you think they are coming here to do?
The community is just mourning. This is Pittsburgh, and this is what Pittsburgh is. We're one community, and Pittsburgh is hurting, and we're here to mourn. And this is what Pittsburgh is about. That's what makes Pittsburgh such a special place.
Are you ever going to go back into this building?
Yeah, we're going to do whatever is the necessary work. We have to redo our sanctuary. We have to sit and figure out how and what that means and what's the best choice in terms of what to do, which we'll sit and spend the time and plan properly, and we will rebuild in whatever way we need to, and we'll be back.
Seeing those gun bullet holes
Yeah.
through the door, through the glass door, that's really chilling.
It is. It is. I've walked through the sanctuary. It's a horror. It's worse than any sci-fi film because it's real. It's not phony Hollywood. I never think I'd live to see that horror in my life.